If you haven't heard the news, Microsoft was trying to acquire Activision-Blizzard, but the deal was denied by some countries. And the last weeks, Microsoft won a lawsuit against FTC, and the deal was approved. So, Microsoft is now allowed to buy Blizzard. I don't know what those mean either, I'm not a law guy, but I'm a big gaming guy, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to your favorite Blizzard game. First, let's talk about Microsoft and their gaming philosophy. So far, they're trying to create a big Xbox ecosystem, and their biggest move so far was the Game Pass. It's on the PC and on the console. And if you don't know what it is, it's a subscription service for games. You pay a price to them and you get a bunch of games to play. And these games are not like trash and bad games. The library is pretty good, and it's integrated with EA Play as well, which is also another subscription service for games. So their library is pretty solid, and they're still adding games to it, like day one releases and stuff like that. Not only their own games, like Microsoft and Microsoft-owned Studios games. If I'm not wrong, Atomic Heart was a day one release on Game Pass. So the system is pretty good. I'm not going to talk about how Microsoft is going to be a monopoly on gaming or trying to be one. It's better Microsoft than Tencent, right? Even though I'm not a big fan of not owning my games, that's another video idea. So, now we can talk about games me and my audience care about. I'm an MMO focused channel, so that would be World of Warcraft and Diablo. What's going to happen to these games? Are they going to be on the Game Pass? Well, the answer is yes and no. So the deal is not yet complete and we don't have any inside information about these stuff. All I'm talking about is just assumptions. But considering how's Microsoft getting everything on Game Pass, thinking these games won't be available on the Game Pass is not right either. So it all comes down to how these games monetize, because everything is about money. So about Diablo 4's monetization system. This is not about in-game purchases or stuff like that. Diablo 4 is a one-time payment game. You buy it, you play it, and you just delete it after raging for hours, or when Blizzard starts doing Blizzard stuff to the game. So a game like this is 100% going to be on the Game Pass. They're not getting any more money out of you, so their best shot at monetizing this game is to put it on Game Pass. For example, a guy like me, who just wants to try the game, can just get a Game Pass subscription, try the game, and enjoy a few other titles while doing it. It's kinda a nice deal. Now, we all have an idea what's going to be said on WoW's case, but let's talk about when this is going to be. I'm thinking a few months after the deal, they're going to get Diablo to Game Pass. Now about WoW. I wish I'll be wrong, but WoW is not going to be on Game Pass, because WoW is a subscription-based system. It's already a subscription, and according to this very deep and detailed research I did, definitely not the first link on Google, WoW had 4.6 million subs in 2022. Blizzard is already making profits with WoW. You already need to pay a monthly fee to play the game. It's not like you just buy it and it sits on your Steam library. They're getting repeated payments by millions of people monthly. They don't need to add WoW to the Game Pass. Best thing they can do about WoW and the Game Pass is maybe they can give new expansions free to Game Pass users, or if you get 3 months of Game Pass, you might get a special mount or stuff like that. Deals like that would be the best shot of WoW and the Game Pass. So, long story short, Diablo will come to the Game Pass because Diablo is a one-time purchase game. They need to maximize the profits, so adding Diablo to the Game Pass would get subscribers because of only Diablo. And you might say, those people could just buy Diablo, but no, Game Pass is a cheaper alternative than buying the whole game. So getting a service where you can play Diablo and bunch of other games is the better deal. And WoW is not going to be on Game Pass because WoW already has a big player base and those players are already paying millions of dollars monthly to play the game. So I'm thinking they're not going to get WoW on Game Pass because it'll probably help botting or stuff like that. Lastly, I'm saying this again that these are all my assumptions, so it's not anything confirmed yet. And I still hope maybe we can see both of these games on Game Pass so a broader audience can enjoy the games. And that's it. Thank you for watching the video. And if you like MMO content like this, you can subscribe to my channel.